Ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
No. Stop.
Where's the foreign?
This guy has to get this bus to Colorado.
Today in this episode we found another project. That's the 1999 Beaver Monterey, so pretty much similar like this. But the thing is, that's a mounted RV that was in storage for 3 or 5 years. That doesn't currently run. That's located in Texas. We're planning just to go there and recover it and just come back to Colorado. Some updates about this bus. We're still planning to fix it and we're looking for the parts. We found one of these bus for parts, but the prices is not reasonable. So we're still trying to find better options and get this bus back on the road. And today we need some of the things from this bus because the bus we're going to recover that has dead batteries and some other things. This bus has a good batteries and we need just to take them. That was sitting for a couple weeks. Now just want to make sure, just want to start this bus just to make sure the battery is still good. Oh, jeez, this smell, no. That's yeah. Oh, wait. Do you know what is that? That's the egg rolls. Someone eat them. It has a holes.
Oh.
They eat everything. I was worried about it, so they would just smell bad over here, but no, someone was taking care of it. Let's check. Oh no, this smells bad. I don't understand how we were driving this bus 2 days. Oh yeah, look, the battery is still alive. The lights is on. The keys over here. Let's try to turn this thing on. Yeah, look. Just half turn and the engine's running. Battery is alive. So, that's great. Okay, let's go open the storage. And I'll go grab some tools and we'll pull off the batteries. So we just confirmed we have a good batteries. Because in 2 weeks they didn't die, just turn on the engine very easy. So for now we're just taking 2 batteries. They're good ones, they since 2022 or whatever. Those batteries is not good, they needs to be replaced in the future, but we don't care at the moment. So let's take the tools and get them out. Yeah, that was sitting for a long time. It's kind of stuck in it. Oh, broke this one. Okay, take this one off. We would need it. And it's big and heavy battery. Oh. Okay. Great. The last nut. Okay, this one. Come on. Yeah. Okay, we got them. Let's see over here. Looks like they changed already the water separator and this filter. So this one is filter, this is the water separator, and that's not an original system. They already replaced that. I mean upgraded, because for those years you cannot find any more original thing. So and they put that's the kind of pump. You can just pump the fuel from the fuel tank in it. And similar pump is right on the engine. There's the access. In case you leave the bed, you have access to the engine and there's another pump should be on the engine. Yeah. Also, we're planning to get a trailer on the way back, just to load the truck on a trailer and just pull it behind the bus. So let's go. We have 900 miles, so that's pretty good drive. Okay, done with this. Okay. Okay guys, so we're almost there. So that was a 13 hours drive. Yeah, we have just a couple more miles and we're super excited to see the boss, and at the same time a little bit nervous just to get it run and to be able to just get back to Colorado. So yeah, we'll see just in a couple minutes. That's already 6:30 p.m. We have just 40 minutes up to an hour till it will get dark, so we have just a little bit of time just to make it run and just get out of today. Yeah, this one. That's the boss we're looking for. Yeah, that's sitting right there. Let's go check it out. So we finally were here, and that's the boss. We're gonna check it out, all the things, and try to make it run. We got a couple things. Let's go check it out. The fluids and throw the battery. Let's try to start it. Okay. Okay. That's the thing. Engine oil.
I'm excited. I hope y'all get it going.
Okay, that's the minimum. Should be fine. It's kind of dirty, but that's fine. Okay, let's check the transmission. At least we have something in there. That's stuck for years. The fluid is, that's a transmission. Looks pretty fresh. I mean, they were sitting for a few years, but that's fine. Let's go with the batteries. So, that's the thing. So, that's the batteries. Okay. Yep, now we're removing the batteries and we'll throw the new, fresh batteries in it. Now let's try to turn it over. Yeah, that's exactly the same batteries we have. So we'll just throw it in. So, one, this one, another one. Okay, this one here and here. What? Very light, like empty. Oh, okay, let's get our batteries. Okay, so let's see. Pause it and go that way. Okay. So, got a negative, got a positive. Okay. Also, just in case, we'll put a jumper in it. Okay, let's go check it out over here. Is there any mouses?
I didn't see any. I'm trying to see. Oh, that one is unlocked. Oh, that's the boy. Look at this. This boy. This guy has to get this bus to Colorado. Yeah, it's kind of heavy. Looks pretty decent. It's like the same couch, but in better condition and doesn't smell that bad. And the floor looks a little bit better. Let's go check the roof. That's one of the things I want to check. I'm going to check the roof. That's one of the important things on RVs. Okay, jeez, that was sitting for a few years. Okay, yeah, I definitely can say that was here for a few years. That just covered with the mud. I don't see any holes. I mean, that's good. The one thing I mentioned, come here. Let's check by the window over here. Because in this area, on that side, it's just a small crack. I was thinking that's leaking, but no, from this side it looks good. I want to spray those joints because they just got a little bit rusty, and it's just stocking when it's supposed to automatically be closed. Okay. Okay. Let's try it. Okay, this one over here. Okay, Beaver, let's go. Okay, let's go again right there. Let's try to pump it out. Okay. Can you hold it? Is that okay? Yeah. Don't lock me here. Here was one more pump. Where's the? That's the 2 years difference between the one we have. So it could be some changes in here. So let's see. That's the one goes there. Oh man, lots of hoses. So these hoses are here. Okay, I don't see at the moment. Okay, I want to try to. Okay, let's try to crank it, and I'll pump it from there. Come on. Ah, jeez. No, stop. No, stop. Jeez. Finally, it's stuck. Okay, let's leave it for now. Okay, we tried to crank it, but the starter is stuck and didn't want to disengage with from the engine, even when I turn out the key. So, I'm not saying I wouldn't. And the battery a little bit just went down. So now that's the last try. We still have a little bit of the power. So I'm planning just to spray the starting fluid and the crank at the same time. Just make it run for a minute. And hopefully that will help us just to pump the bleed system, and finally just to pump the fuel to the fuel injectors and just run on the fuel. I want to try to put this one in the fuel. What is that? That's the kind of additive to the fuel and to the diesel, and then we'll spray the starting fluid. No, they're probably a different key. Yeah. Okay, I'll grab my own key. That's the key for everything.
Universal.
So I added the additive into fuel tank for the fuel. Now here's the plan. I opened the engine. I'm going to spray the starting fluid, and at the same time we need to crank it and make it run for a minute or two and see if we would be able to pump the fluid and just make this thing run. Come on, come out. It doesn't want to come out. Okay. Yeah, good. Go ahead. We've got air already. Okay, let's try to do the same thing.
Do you need to push like hard, or
Just all the way, just try, pump it.
do you need to
As much
hold
you can.
those,
So what we can try to add 5 gallons of the fresh fluid in it, get a couple more starting fluids, and then run till warm up a little bit, and then probably could start to run by its own. Okay guys, we getting some fuel, fresh fuel to mix with the old one, also with the additive, just to restore the fuel in a fuel tank and try to make it run. We got a can, got to fill the fuel, and let's go try it. It's got dark already, so let's put some fluid in it and try again. So this one is up to 100 gallons, so we'll just put a half of it. Okay, half of it should be fine, and then the rest we'll just put a fresh fuel in it. Okay. I want to see just to make sure we So now let's try to do the same thing. Crank it, running on the starting fluid, and pump the fuel. Okay, let's try. Ah, come on. I want to check the pump because the pump has a couple sensors which is supposed to properly work. Crank it. Okay, so we got some fresh info, guys. We find out when we run the engine on a starting fluid, the RPM doesn't go up. That's mean the actual ECM doesn't see the engine actually spinning. That's why the ECM doesn't send any signal to control the fuel injector, just to keep it running. So now I'm going to check the sensor first, and then we will need to check the power. There could be something wrong with the power to the ECM. Some of the system could be just off of the power. So
okay,
that's kind of a little breakdown. So. Okay guys, so today is the second day we're working with this beaver, trying to recover it. So the last night we were trying to run starting fluid, bleed the fuel system, but still didn't get a lock. But we find out, so the RPM, actually the ECM doesn't get any signal or whatever, so it doesn't see when the engine is spinning. That's why it doesn't want to control the fuel injectors. So we got a few things we need to check, some power, some sensors, and we'll start to go just step by step, check all those things. We just got a charger for our battery just to have enough power, crank it, check it, and stuff like that. And hopefully we'll make it run today. So let's try. One of the issue which could be related with this thing, that's the crank or cam position sensor. And we found some of the info. If we would disconnect, so the system will go like in safety mode, and it would run up to the 1700 RPM. That's it, like in safety mode. But at least we can make it run. So also that's one of the things we will check. So we'll connect the charger and let's go check it out. Okay. Yep, that's charging. We got a power, charging. That's engine start. Okay, we'll put it to 10 amps, fast charge. We have to make it run, because we don't have any other choice. We're 900 miles away from our house. We'll have to get back.
it's not really convenient to work on these engines, but we have to do what we have to do.
Come on. Oh, finally. That's very good condition inside. That's signs of the excellent condition of the engine. Because here's no oil, nothing. That means the turbo doesn't leak or anything. That's just completely dry. It's supposed to run. Okay. Still, we have to remove those pipes. We're trying to leave it, but no way. Now we got a little bit of space. Let's go. Let's go. Let's try again. Yep. Now it's a little bit more access. Okay. I took it off. Yeah. I'm not that happy because in case I have to put it back. Jeez. That's something.
It'd be way worse.
Not sure worse, but still we need to figure out somehow to put it back. Okay, temporary. Are you ready? Okay, go ahead. What about RPM? So that's not a sensor then. We're going to we're going to computer to check the power. I have to put a connector back. Okay, that's not a sensor. Let's go to the next step.
Now we tried to make it run with the disconnect crankshaft, camshaft position sensors, but it didn't help. So the issue is somewhere else, and now we have just to connect back the pipes and check somewhere else.
I have to put it back. Okay, now I'm going to put it back. Okay, so we find out the engine doesn't get any power. I think we're pretty clear. So the issue with the wiring, just no power to the engine. So now it's on, ignition on. Now I checked the power to the fuel injectors, to the temperature sensors, and I didn't find any power. So that's mean that we have the power to the PCM, but after the PCM there is nothing. No power. Okay guys, so at this point we figure out with the power, which we were touch many main wires, and we just got a power to the ECM, but still nothing. We're trying to crank it, but still nothing. And one other thing, here on the screen where you see all the information, there doesn't show the engine hours, and that doesn't see when you press the acceleration pedal. So that's mean there's no communication between the the dashboard and the ECM. So one more thing, which is we find out that could be the cause of that thing, and a pretty common thing, that's the ignition switch. So now we're trying to remove that. That's the Chevy ignition switch, so should be in any store. So we're trying just to remove that, then go grab a new one, throw it in, and see if that works. The other thing, we got some lock and we closed the slide out. I mean, the hydraulics working, and we did that. So now I had to take this kind of thing just to release the kind of small lock in there, pull the cylinder out, then remove this plate and just get a switch out. I got it. So here to this hole, we release that thing and remove that thing. So now we need to get it out of this. Ooh. Okay. That could be the thing. Here's inside the mechanism when you turn the ignition that connects certain pins and sends the power. So we have ACC, ignition, some other things, and the battery. So that's the battery. That's it. So we need to get this thing and try to go grab the new one. And I believe, it looks like that's the original. It's not an aftermarket like from Napa or somewhere. Let's open it. Not sure if here was a problem, but let's get a new one. Okay guys, so we got some more things to make this bus running. So we got a new ignition, which is what we're gonna install right now. After we'll try again just to crank it and make it run. So let's go here first. Okay, so we'll plug the connector. for some reason I cannot catch it. Okay, perfect. Okay, ready?
And after a few tries, we just got the same result. So we'll also check the fuel, if it goes through the engine and get into the return line, and it's running on the return line, so which is good. Now we have to find where is the power lost.
Is it flowing through?
Mm-hmm.
So there's fuel?
Huh?
So the fuel goes to the engine?
Yeah, but it's very
Dirty?
smell bad.
Now we find out the return line has the fuel that's running through the engine. So now we went to check the fuses and the power to the engine.
Okay.
And actually we found a couple of burnt out fuses and we replaced them as well.
Oh,
Oh,
something is shorted.
something shorted?
Solar. Let's burn out the fuse right away. Okay.
And for a moment I thought we made it run. But still, no start.
Let's go check the power again. Wait, we want to check this side as well.
Yeah.
The relay and stuff like that.
Yeah, let's go.
So after we just spent a lot of time chasing the wiring, chasing the power, so one of the guessing was, so the fuel pressure solenoid just doesn't work, or it just stuck open and just throws all the pressure into return line. That's why we cannot just make it run. So, and I just found some of the relay which is related with this thing, and I just started inspecting.
Fuel pump solenoid doesn't get anything in there. Okay, I'll take this tester. Let's go check again.
And I just inspected and find out, so all the power that has to come to the ECM, all the pins has the power in the ground, but after the ECM, the main wiring which is goes out of the ECM to the engine, just nothing. So no power goes through the ECM. So at this point there is nothing else could be in between the ECM and the engine, so we decided to take it off and inspect it.
Hallelujah. We've got it. Oh, okay guys, here's the PCM or ECM, whatever. So what we find out, we have a power coming into the module, but nothing goes out of the module to control the engine. Nothing, completely. So we decided to remove, open it, and see what's wrong inside. Let's check. Okay. That's the diesel. Always when you're working with a diesel, you're getting like this. Okay, here's the ECM. Let's open it and see what's wrong inside. last time we took so much tools and we didn't need anything. But this time I was thinking that would be easy, so we don't need much. And I pretty much didn't get anything. And we need everything. So, the moment of truth. No one to open it. And the last corner. Look at this cat module. It doesn't smell anything. So many components. So I think the similar thing on that side as well. So where we need to take a look, we'll try to remove those screws and see if we can lift this thing up. So after we remove the ECM, we open the cover, we inspect one of the side of the ECM, but the other side is sitting on a glue to the body. I'm not sure if this thing will go up, but at least we'll try. So we were not able just to remove that and inspect the whole thing. As far as I had just a little bit of experience with the ECM, so I know how the burning components looks like. So at this point there's nothing left but to find a local company who is dealing with the ECM and try to inspect it or fix it. So that night we just went back to hotel and we had some plan for next day. So today's the third day we're working on this beaver, freaking beaver. So we have to check we found some more information. We need to check a few more wires just to make sure we have all the grounds which comes to the ECM. If not, so we have to go buy a new one. Another day with the beaver. Okay, let's go. Let's go check. So I'm gonna take a tester and get a module. Let's go. This should be negative. 1240 something. Okay, then over here to here. Yeah, we do have both grounds. So yeah, like on a diagram, we have 2 grounds and 3 positive comes from the battery. So pretty much that's it. In this case, again we confirm we have a bad ACM. So once again we verified we have all the power to the ECM, and the only idea we have just to go and either way or the company who is working on the ECM will check it and confirm or the ECM is bad or tell us so the ECM is fine and go find a problem with the wiring or whatever. So that's the only option for now. So we're getting all the stuff. We're going to Dallas, check this thing, and then we'll go from there. Oh, look at the trailer. It's just resting upside down. Okay guys, we're in Dallas. We got a brand new module. I mean, that's remanufactured, but it's new module. And now we're going to install the module into the bus and make it run. And hopefully that will work, because this thing is not cheap. That's a $3,000 right here. So, like before, in those moments, I'm excited and at the same time a little bit nervous. It's $3,000. So, let's try it. Okay guys, we came back. We have the main thing we need to install to make it run. So that's the ECM. That's a $3,000. We have to install that and hopefully make this thing run. Okay, so let's do that. I'm super excited. Let's go right there. Into engine bay. Into engine bay. My knee already almost flat over here. In 3 days. That's gonna hurt already. I need one other thing. What? Give me the back. There is the studs which goes between the ECM and the that goes right here. Up. That's it. That's in place. So one of the bolt we need to put right away, because there is no any room to put it later. Oh, it's a very tight spot to pull this thing down. Okay, this thing goes right here, and at the same time I need to hold this thing and put the bolt in it and hold everything together. Okay. We got it, so I'll put the rest of the things. We have 2 more bolts over here. So goes in here. Up. On the bottom, right there. Almost fell down. Okay, whew. We're done with the 4 bolts. I'm gonna put right now back this cable. That's the ground. Okay, good. So this wiring goes over here, goes back over here. Okay. This one in place, this one in place. So, kind of the moment of truth. I'm connecting the plug to the ECM. So, want to make sure all the wires go in the order they have to go. Okay, that's tight. This one's a good one. Go back in here. Ah, good. Whew. Okay, let's check. Okay, this moment of truth. Let's go turn on. I want to pump the fuel. And let's try it. Okay guys, let's try. Okay, something is on right there. Let's go.
Ignition is on.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Let's go. It's running! It's running! Woo! It's running, finally. That's running. The problem was just in the module, and we spent 3 days to make it run. Oh, it's running. It's running like new.
Like brand new.
Jeez, brace for it. It's running. By its own, it's running. Just like that. Look, no smoke, nothing. Woo! Where's the horn?
Right there.
Where?
Here.
What?
You need some air.
Like the previous bus, you remember?
Yeah.
It's pumping air. Okay. The thing we didn't check. How does this thing?
There's some tubes. You wanna
okay.
try to drive it?
Yes. I want to try to just.
There's some tubes.
Let me. No, I just want to put in a gear and make sure we're going forward. Woo! Yes, it is. Okay, reverse. Yep. For sure, it's running. Yeah. Woo! That's the cat. Come here. Look at this guy. Okay, we're done over here. We can get up.
RPM still not showing.
No way! Hey, whatever. I don't care about
Does
that.
it show some? Oh, it shows on the electronic.
Look. Yeah, now we have all the info.
Just roll it in.
Engine hours just just a little bit. Engine miles 0. Cruise okay. Fuel. Yeah, the start showed info. So there wasn't any problem with the wiring. There was just that ECM. Whew. I will explain later the whole process we went through just to understand what kind of problem could be with this kind of RV, and also for someone who has a similar problem that probably is going to be helpful. So we're gonna clean up around and let's go. Yeah, it looks pretty good. That's fine for me. We don't have to inflate anymore. So, okay. That was just sitting in how it's called. There was kind of like a bump for years. The tire just went into the ground, but and it looked like it's kind of flat, but now it's good. We finally drive out, and after 10 minutes drive, the bus died again.
What is going on?
So we're driving, and just in 1 second it lost power, and that's it. And then turned off, and I'm just confused what's going on because it won't start anymore. And I don't want to think about the module again, because it's crazy. It doesn't show anymore the engine hours. Okay. let's try to move this thing from the road. I will try just to back up a little bit, just go on the side, and I'll just put a neutral, and it'll just roll down, roll back, and I'll just go that way more. Okay, so yeah, that was a good fuse, 30 amp. Something happened with this fuse and it burned out. Let's try to switch, replace the fuse and see. Oh, and this fuse is burned out. Event recorder.
There's like big shortage or something.
Yeah, looks like. What's going on? So let's see what kind of fuses is burned out. This one is good. That's the service center. It's good. This one is good. Event recorder. And this one, I'm not sure what kind of fuse is, what it's for. And this one. So these two, we can try to plug them in and see if we'll make it start. That would be easier. We would have some time just to pull somewhere, and then we have to find out where's the shortage. So let's try. Hopefully the ECM's still good. We just don't have a power tool. Okay. So we have two small fuses. I won't believe that. Yeah, did you see that? It didn't short it now, but we got a power to it. Yeah, probably would make it. That's right. Hallelujah. So, not sure why, but something wrong. We still have some short. So here's the only one way, just to drive to close the city and park it somewhere and see if we'll still get it burnt out the fuses. Then we'll have to leave it. If that will be fine for a while, then we'll go again private. Okay. Hallelujah. Jesus. Thank you. Okay guys, let's put a fuel in it. Whew. You know, the emotions just goes up and down. Oh jeez, I don't know what happened. But now we replace the fuses, we put even less gauge on the fuse, and it's cold, it doesn't warm up or something. I don't know what's the reason. It was two fuses just to burn out and disconnect the ECM. So now we'll get a fuel. Let's go farther, we'll see. So guys, we're still on the road. Today is the 6th day. We are dealing with this bus. One of the things which is good was, I mean, we're driving, it still drives, runs and drives. The module is good. That took longer than we were expecting because of the high wind. We're driving pretty slow because sometimes the wind is pretty strong, it just blow out of the road. So other than that, it's good. Here it got colder. Heater doesn't work.
We have 200 miles and we're done with this. Okay guys, we got back, everything is good. So we have a few things to get done on this bus while we were driving. So we find out needs to work on a heater because it doesn't work, a heater, AC. We find out so the power steering pump, couple hoses just started to leak, and some other small things, and also detailing. So that would be the next step. And also thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.